I have heard many people reporting their meditation experiences and struggling with the so-called observer. So somehow in meditation, people who have heard some instructions, they feel, if I could only get rid of the observer. And it becomes like the enemy. How can I go into non-dual meditation without an observer, no subject, no object? Listen, if you fight it, this is strengthening the observer. What helped me was to understand that the so-called observer has no existence as an entity. It is just an observing activity of mind due to fear of losing control. So, this observing activity is active, sometimes very quietly, like quietly sitting in the corner of meditation practice and watching without making comments, and sometimes very active and making comments and intervening. So, different intensities of activity. But then, there are also gaps where no such observing activity is there, which is the proof that the observer doesn't exist, because sometimes absolutely nowhere to be found, even this activity. So, if you wish to become free of this obsession to control, which needs observation, then the way to do that is to trust that actually, yes, it's possible to be without the need to observe and to control, because like a survival measure. This is the normal fear is that if I don't observe, something really terrible could happen. Maybe I go crazy, or someone takes hold of my mind. And okay, so approaching that, relaxing, always with the experience of, okay, nothing bad is happening, then you will see the observing activity of mind becomes less. And at times, we forget ourselves. No more observing. We just forgot. We forgot to control. And that's fine. So and then it comes back, and don't think the observer is back. Just a little more arousal is back, a little more need for control, and again you will see, no need, everything is fine, and you can settle again. So, when you play with it, you can have more intense states of observing, and less, and still less, and sometimes gone, and so on. So you see that actually the observing activity is simply an expression of fear, or when it's absent, the trust which is rising. So when there's more fear, there's more need for it. When there's more trust, it can relax.